had our pool for 25 years, and for the last 23 years, I've opened it and I've closed it all by myself. And so my wife said, make a video so my son will know how to do it, in case I can't. Not that I'm old. But anyhow, I probably saved myself, I'd say easily $1,000 a year. Opening and closing, because you can do it yourself. So I'm making a video right now, and I'm going to put step by step of how I can close this pool for winter. And now I live here in Canada, so it gets cold, so you got to do it right or you're going to ruin your pool. Anyhow, if you'll stick with me, I think I could save you a lot of money. Okay, so I take the pool cover and I lay it out at the end of the pool. I'll put some heavy weights in to hold it. And then I'm going to remove my summer solar heater panel and get that out of the way. I have not lowered the water at this point. Very important. So the cool thing is I'm going to use the pool pump to drain this pool all the way down for the winter, below the skimmer. You say, well, how is that possible? So I'm going to show you how I do it because it's actually really easy. And this is how I take care of the solar heater blanket for the winter. I just anchored some screws with some rope, and it's going to go against the side of the house. And the beauty of this is you can literally do it all by yourself. I mean, look at that. So that's going to stay there for the winter, and that guy's going to go on as soon as the pool's cleaned. It's been super shocked right there, and a lot more than that. And once it's clean, the pool will be crystal clear in the spring. What I do is take my old pool cleaner. Can't believe I used to clean the pool with that, with a pole. And I'm going to throw that in the water and to get the air out of it. And then it's dirty right now, but we're going to clean it. And I'm going to stick it down into the drain. So it's going to be pulling water literally from the bottom of the pool through the hose into there. And as long as I keep water in the lower part of the basket, the suction doesn't break. So then I just use the garden hose to keep a little bit of water going in, and I can pull this pool down a foot below the skimmer with no problem. Okay, so here I am. I'm ready for the next step, and you can see I have the old pool vacuum hose and the bottom. And first thing I'm going to do is throw that into the pool, fill it with water, vacuum water through there as if I'm trying to vacuum the floor. Then I go to my pump and I hit backwash for 5 minutes, and then I hit drain. And I just keep her going. Now the pool well, let me show you this. Okay, so this is where the hose is going to go into. As long as we keep water in there, and I can use the hose from the house and just keep water going a little bit, even though the water in the pool drains down, it won't lose suction. It'll just keep right on going. This is on real good. Drop it over into the pool. And let her go. And down she goes into the water. As long as you just keep pushing it down in the water, it's going to fill with, the hose will fill with water. The hose is going to now go into there. Okay, so now that hose is pulling water off the bottom of the pool, which is what we want. Now, in the pool shed, where the pump is, and I pump it up the speed a little bit. You can hear it kicking in a bit. And now I'm going to go to backwash. Come on. So now I got it on backwash. That's pulling from the bottom of the pool. Okay, so I adjusted the amount of water, but that's going to be lots, and that will always keep the bottom bowl full of water. And don't worry, it won't affect the pool being drained. After about 5 minutes of backwash, I just put it to drain, and you can see she's going there. So there it is on waste discharge to drain her down after being on backwash. So as you can see, we're still draining the pool even though we're now below the skimmer. So we're about 2/3 of the way there. So there she goes. There it is. And if you go back to the pool pump, you can see and you can hear that is clear. That is done, dude. Nice and smooth, no gurgles, no gurgles. We got it. That's the pipe going to the pump. Now we put the second plug in, this one, which is the pipe going to the pool pump. That's done for the winter. And here you'll see the water I got out of that pipe when I thought it was empty. There's always a little bit, but that's okay. We got it all, and now it is empty. In the meanwhile, the pool heater is no longer connected to the system. It's completely disconnected, and it won't get connected till spring. So I'm going to use my pipe on strap, and I'm going to disconnect it, and I'll show you. Both this one and the far one, we disconnect. We're going to drain the pool heater. You got to unplug it as well. So maybe I'll do that first, and then we're going to drain it out. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to clear out the pipe that goes from the pool heater to the pool. I've disconnected it to the pool heater, so it's an open pipe, but there's water in it. And all I need is a rag and a shop vac, and I'm going to show you how to drain that pipe right now. Okay, so I'm going to stick the shop vac in the bottom hole. Where is my finger? The bottom hole you see there, and put a wet rag on each side. Now you get your rag wet, wrap it around each side of the hole, and then turn on the vacuum and you'll get all the water out. You'll see the hose bounce a little bit as you're vacuuming out the water, but it's pulling out the water. If the pipe is bouncing, it's pulling water. I had to do a cheat. I used my leaf blower. I put it on the end of this pipe. And I gave it about a 30-second blow, and now everything's out of there. You can hear it, eh? Beauty. The front of this is the pool heater that goes on the pool. The front uses a rubber washer, but in the winter time we use a solid rubber washer here, and we put it on, and that seals the pipe. So here it is. I'm just going to put the 6 screws in and block it off, and then put a floaty, a noodle in there, a couple of them, in case water gets in and it freezes, and that's pretty well it. So there are the pool noodles. I get them in good, get them in there. So any water he gets up there is going to use that to compress. It won't ruin the pool. Or the. We have to take care of the pipes that go from the pool pump into the pool heater, which is this pipe right here. Okay, it's bringing water from the pool pump in here over to the heater, and that's the only one we haven't cleaned out yet. So we've been draining the pool pump, put all the plugs aside, and I'm going to put this to filter here, because that way it's going to basically pull the water, we hope and think, out of this pump. And here's what happened. I got a shit of water. Now I'm just going to simply vacuum out those pipes. Also, I vacuum out the pool heater just to be on the safe side. So what I will do is I will take my shop vac and I'll put it on this one here, see? And I'll just suck out any water that's still left inside the pool heater. That takes about 30 seconds, but I'll go give it a minute. And you can hear the air flowing through that one once you're there. And inside you can see we got a little bit of, not much, just a tiny bit, but you know, any water is bad water. So now I turn it, it says to winter over here. You turn that to winter, leave it alone. Put the cap back on. And then over here, I'm going to attach those 2 pipes to the water heater so mice can't get in.